So the last time we talked, you said you were intimidated to audition for Drag Race.
Yeah.
So what changed your mind and made you want to audition other than immediate fame and riches?
Well, the money, yeah. I really wanted to audition just to like practice. I wanted to practice the whole audition process. I didn't think that I was gonna get on. I mean, auditioning, I was only into drag for like 2.5 years, maybe?
Right.
Yeah, not even 3 years, and I didn't think I was gonna make it. And I did it, and I made it.
I know, and what was that like? Like, you went out to give it a try, you've been talking to all the Drag Race girls, having success on your own, and then when was the call that was like, girl, you got it?
Yeah, I got the call literally a week after I sent in my tape.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they were like, okay, just wait for, the process to happen. And I didn't know what to do. Cause again, 2.5 years into drag, like I just didn't have enough drag. And it was insane. Yeah. I didn't feel like a baby queen at the time. Now I know, watching the first episode, I wasn't ready to be on Drag Race. But at the time, my confidence was high. My shot with Soju, the viewership was up.
Right.
My followers were growing. My social media was growing. Everybody like just was giving, what do you say, like pumping me up.
Yeah.
Giving me all these praises. And I was like, okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And I was so confident. Even on the first episode, I was so confident. Until I was in the bottom two. Yeah, like I was just really confident, and I wanted to do it. I just knew that this was something I wanted to do.
Right. So how long did you have to prep?
I had like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So a baby queen's wardrobe is not ready for a 2-week preparation.
Yeah, I am so happy that I had my team with me that was like hustling and bustling to get this, get everything ready. But like between those 2 weeks, I had DragCon.
Wow.
So I basically only had a week and a half at most to like get everything ready. But I mean, at DragCon, it's important. Like I had to do shot with Soju and all that stuff. So I don't know how I got ready, but I think the stress is what caused the cyst. Honestly, and like
that's our other guest today. Please welcome the cyst. Wait, Lady Red, are you playing the cyst?
She's the cyst. My cyst also got to glow up. She's over there.
She looks stunning. So that's what caused the cyst, the stress.
It developed during DragCon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I was there, I remember. I mean, Plastique was there with me. She saw me. She was like, "What are you gonna do?" Like I couldn't sit. Like at the time, I thought I hurt my hip bone, like my inner hip bones.
Right.
Because I couldn't sit. And then when I got back to Chicago getting ready, it grew into a cyst.
The cyst was growing.
Yeah, and it became like almost like big as my 3 fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I had to fly to New York to get my dress from Diego Montoya. And he told me, he's like, you cannot do this show like this. Because I couldn't physically stand unless I was high to actually stand, because the pain was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you're there with a cyst, it's growing, and it's its own personality. It's doing confessionals, it's having its own wardrobe made.
Yeah.
And you get there, you're in the hotel. What are you feeling?
I was bleeding from the airplane.
Wow.
I thought I peed myself because it was so much liquid. And then I sat down on the bed, and the producers, like the PAs came and like checked my bag and stuff. I stand up, and you see this red spot on the bed.
Wow.
Because it was seeping through my pants.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember the PA was like, "Oh my God, it's like you have your period." That's when I knew that I wasn't even gonna complain about it, because I thought they didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Because I was like, so what? I have a cyst, so I have a medical condition. Like they don't care.
They're like, we gotta make this fucking
Exactly.
show. Keep it going, girl. You got your period. Let's move.
So I didn't say anything until the end, because I just thought that nobody cared.
Because you wouldn't have gone home. You wouldn't have quit, right?
I didn't want to quit.
Right.
I didn't want to quit. Yeah.
You wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So what was that feeling when you walked into the workroom and saw everyone who was there? Take me through what that experience was like.
The biggest shock was Brooklyn Heights, because Brooklyn was in Chicago like maybe a month or something before, And we were just talking about how much we wanted to be on Drag Race. And she told me, she's like, I don't think I'm gonna be in it this year, you know, my whatever visa, permanent resident, whatever, green card. And I just did not expect that bitch surprised me. And you didn't see it, but like I was screaming at her. I was like, how dare you? And she was yelling at me. Like I was really happy to see Brooklyn there. A lot of the girls I didn't know, they thought it was hilarious because I kept saying everyone's name wrong. I didn't know anyone's name. I kept telling the PAs, I was like, what are their names? And they're like, we need to have this on camera. They didn't show it, but like I literally made a chart with everyone's name because I didn't want to get everyone's name wrong.
Right.
I didn't know anyone.
Wow.
Except Nina, Brooklyn, Plastique, and Vanjie. Yeah.
So you find out that you have to make a dress. Where are you feeling? What are you feeling at that moment? Like,
Okay.
oh shit?
So I practiced how to make a dress with a stretch fabric. And the only stretch fabric was the ugliest color I had. And the kimchi box only had tulle. Like they gave me yards and yards of tulle and not a lot of fabric. And they told me you're not allowed to use any of the stuff that you brought. Some of the girls didn't listen. I don't know why I didn't get called out for it, but I only got to use what I had, right? So I was like, I did this tulle dress before where like I tied it around the yard, but they didn't even give me like a yarn or something. So it was like just jewelry that I just tied it around. And at the time I was like, fuck yeah, this is gonna work. Like, I got this, I got this. I was the first one to be done. I was just walking around, clocking everyone else's dress. I was like,
getting your camera time, getting your moment. Oh, shot with Soju season 3. I'm gonna think about it while I'm here. This is gonna be great. When I win, it's gonna be so good.
I was like, they're gonna eat it up. And then they ate it up in the wrong way. But
they gagged on it.
Yeah, they literally choked. It was weird because I was like, I really like my dress. And I didn't think it was that bad. It was a little sloppy, but I felt like other people had worse dresses.
Who did you think was worse than you?
Not worse, but just as bad. I mean, like Evie Oddly just hot glued everything. I mean, thank God that bitch has a model body.
Yeah.
You can put anything on her and she looks good.
Yeah.
Silky in real life looked a hot mess, but on TV now I see that it looks better. So I'm like, shit, maybe I should have done everything on the front. But my back, maybe I should have vanged my way back.
Right.
When I turned around, that's when you saw the knots.
Right.
And that's when Michelle Visage like clocked me.
Girl.
And I was wearing flats under because I physically could not wear heels at the time. Yeah.
Now you get called out, you're there in your critiques,
Yeah.
and the legendary words come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
I have a cyst. Why don't I let you say it?
Yeah, I'm oozing.
I'm oozing.
I have a cyst. What happened was Ross was like, I feel like you're having a bad week. What you didn't see was like everybody was really giving me praises. They loved how I like presented it. They loved my smile. They loved my makeup and everything. But Ross was like, I feel like you're just having a rough week. And that's when everything crashed. Cause I was like, fuck yeah, I'm having a rough week, bitch. I am oozing as we're speaking. Like I am literally bleeding. I tried my best and I just had to, when I told them, it wasn't even like as an excuse. I just told them like what was happening. Cause I held it to myself for that long. Like I couldn't tell anybody. And I was like, yeah, bitch, look at me, look what's happening. And I'm like pulling through. That's what I meant to say. I was like, I don't care about all this. I'm still gonna push through. I'm still gonna fight for it. That's what I was trying to say, yeah.
So you had to lip sync. Miley Cyrus was there.
She was there. I thought it was gonna be the other song, which was Work Bitch, which was the next week's song. And I was like, oh, Britney Spears is gonna be here.
Right.
This is gonna be a great episode. And then Miley showed up, and I was like, oh shit, we're gonna do the best of both worlds. Even Miley was kind of embarrassed that we were doing best of both worlds. She has so many great songs.
Right.
I don't even know how Disney gave them the rights to do that song on freaking Drag Race.
Right.
But I look back at my lip sync and I was like, I would have done the same thing if I wore something else. I think best of both worlds, I did it cute and I did it Disney. And I don't think I would have done backflips or anything like that or kind of a backflip for Best of Both Worlds.
Right.
I still think I did a great job on my lip sync.
Good. It's important to feel strong. You could have made some moves, some Taekwondo moves.
I wish I would have just yanked everything out.
Right.
And just like went for it. Yeah, I did what I had to do.
Now you get eliminated. Tell me what that was like, because you're unlike any other girl on the show, really, because you're out there already. People know you. You're in the Drag Race world.
Yeah.
And as we know, being an interviewer is not being in it.
Yeah.
But the audience knows you. The production knew you.
Yeah.
So what were you feeling like when you realized that you went home first episode?
I had production teams say how much of a fan they were for Shout with Soju. I had everybody like really cheer me on and stuff, and I think that's what really helped me. You know, after getting eliminated, I think it was really hard. First, I was embarrassed because I was like, oh my God, all my fans are gonna be like sad that I went home. And then all the people, I knew so many people were saying like, she's not ready. She's just, you know, she's not meant for Drag Race and all this stuff. All those people are gonna be like, ha ha, told you so. Like, I was devastated. I cried so much. And it was really sad. But then Bruce, he's one of the executive producers or the creator or whatever. And he told me, he's like, at least you went home first when everybody's watching, you know, because that's like the most, you know, viewership. And I was like, I guess. He's like, everyone knows who went home first. And, you know, like, don't be so hard on yourself. And I had to find the silver lining. I had to find some kind of light, because I'm just that type of person. I can't be depressed for too long, or else I just go into a hole.
Right.
So I had to somehow find a positive. But I cried a lot.
Yeah.
I cried during the Untucked. I cried during, you know, the interviews and everything. Yeah, I remember being really sad. Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not easy because I knew that I had so much to show, you know? Like, maybe I'm not the best seamstress, you know? But I felt like, I mean, I think for the 2 episodes that I was on, when I came back and stuff, I gave good TV, I thought.
Yes, honey, yes, you always give good TV.
So yeah.
And then you went home, you worked out, you came back and you made your debut for America looking snatched for the gods.
Yes.
And then it all happened, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? People do know you. And you've managed to really take it and run with it.
Yeah. I am so proud of my team for helping me. I didn't get here without, you know, my team.
Yeah, we're proud of you here. Give it up for Soju, everybody.
Thank you.
And sweetie, you have turned it so fiercely that you have snatched a trophy, honey.
Finally! Thank you. Oh my God, these are like the trophies I won during Taekwondo.
That's right. Well, it's probably from one of your old Taekwondo matches.
Actually.
And now, honey, we wouldn't just leave you with a trophy. And I know you like them fellas, because now it's time for your lap dance.
I've been waiting for this. Yes. Oh my goodness, give it to me. Oh my. Oh, Jesus, you really work out a lot, don't you? You work out a lot. What's your ethnicity?
Filipino.
Oh, kumusta po?
I think we're having a love connection
I
right
know.
here, Lady
Oh my
Red.
gosh.
More like a lust connection.
God, the bounce in over here.
That's right. Give it to her, Randy. Give it to her good. Oh, yes, Soju. That's what you want.
I'm into the butt. I'm into the
bet
ass.
you
I'm into the ass. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
While Soju enjoys her lap dance, Lady Red, take us out with some black lady screaming.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Hey, Soju's back. Oh, hey, Queen.
Yeah! All right, did you enjoy that, Soju?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yes, lady.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. I like to give my daughters what they want. All right, well, thank you, Lady Red. Thank you to Randy Boo. And of course, thank you to the one and only Soju. And thank all of you, my little gay babies. We'll see you next time on Hey Queen.
You're welcome.